Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Past Life Regression for getting over relationships. This helps come to terms with a relationship that has ended, but you're still affected by the pain of loss or feel an ongoing connection which remains unresolved. It helps you heal after a divorce, a breakup, or a love that wasn't returned, so you can let go and move on. You can explore past relationships with that person to see how they came to affect you in this life. You can come to peace with what happened, clear blockages, and move forward to new healthy relationships. We can use the literal or symbolic teaching stories from your subconscious mind to explore the possibility of past lives. Your subconscious mind can help you in many ways if you allow it to. So you can close your eyes and relax. Relaxing more and more as you float along with this voice and allow your higher self and deep inner wisdom to communicate with you. Focus on your breathing. With each breath, going deeper and deeper within, connecting with your inner relaxation and going deeper within into the feelings of deep relaxation with each breath, taking you deeper and deeper. Let that relaxation flow into your muscles. So as you breathe, you relax your muscles. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your whole head and relax into a comfortable, enjoyable relaxation. Relax the muscles in your shoulders. Let any sense of tension or weight on your shoulders lighten for now. Relax your back. Relax your core. Relax the muscles of your arms. Feel your arms and fingers become more loose, limp, and relaxed. Relax the muscles of your legs. Feel your legs and feet become more loose, limp, and relaxed. Relax the muscles of your whole body. Now, feel all the muscles of your whole body become more relaxed, lighter, connecting with your inner relaxation, going deeper within into the feelings of deep relaxation with each breath, taking you deeper and deeper. Now, imagine, visualize or feel a light flowing down through the top of your head, a healing, loving, wise light energy that can bring peace to every molecule of your body. Let that light flow into your body and imagine it has a color. What color will you discover? Or a white or a transparent light. Let the light flow into your face and your jaw. Let the light flow into your neck and your throat, so your whole head fills with this healing, loving, wise light energy that can surround you now and flow within you and go deeper. Let the light flow into your shoulders and flow down your back. Notice if it can sparkle or tingle, and fill your core. Notice how that light can flow through your spine, from the base of your neck down to the base of your spine. Let the light flow through your chest. Let the light flow through your lungs so it spreads through every cell of your body with every breath. Let the light flow through your heart center, connecting with a healing, loving, wise energy in your heart that can spread through every cell of your body. With every heartbeat, let the light flow into your legs, flowing through your hips, down through your upper legs, flowing down through the lower legs, filling every cell and fiber with calm. Flowing to your feet, flowing to your toes, going deeper within into the feelings of deep healing, calm, now flowing through your whole body, together, surrounding your whole body, like a healing, protecting cocoon of light. Imagine this creates a protective layer of light around you. You can see everything through this light of relax, healing, calm. This light is actually always around you. Now you are tuned into it. Your core qualities of wise, loving energy come to the forefront. So now you can imagine, visualize or feel a staircase that can take you down into a beautiful, safe garden. Notice the color and texture of your staircase. Give it 10 steps that can take you into a garden where you can access your past lives, going down the staircase, going deeper with each step. 10, 9, slowing down, going deeper with each step. 7, 6, deeper with each breath. 5, 4, 3, you can step into your garden, ready, so with 1, now be there. Notice your garden's plants and trees. This is a powerful, safe place from where you'll be able to access past lives, but for now, you can enjoy your garden and imagine red roses or flowers, orange blossoms or orange fruits, yellows and greens, plants or grass. Notice the spaciousness and the blue of the sky above, and imagine high above in the trees, violet colors, trees, flowers. The tallest trees that reach so high are the ones with the deepest roots. So here you can be grounded, aware of the colors of nature and the colors of your true nature flowing through your chakra energy centers. Here you can be aware of your higher self and stay grounded. And you can find or create in this garden a place where you can relax completely, like a bench, a comfortable chair, or recliner, where you can be filled and surrounded with inner light, refreshing, healing, and relaxing. You're hearing these words and here because the deepest levels of your mind can open up and you can remember everything. Being in this place means you can recall or relive any experience you have ever had, so you can remember past lives that affect your present life relationship that has ended. Because you're ready to gain insights into past events to help you get over the relationship that has ended, so you can heal issues and clear blockages affecting you in your present-day relationships. So hear your inner voice say to your higher self, I am ready to understand and heal past lives to get over the relationship. I am ready to understand and heal past lives to get over the relationship. So now, with every breath, your mind is preparing itself to access past lives to help get over the relationship. You are always in control. You can gather information with a detachment and peace, with just enough feeling to get the message. In a few moments, we can go back to a time in this life so you can remember significant events from this life. Then we can go back to their roots in a past life. What is your most significant issue affecting you getting over the relationship? What are the strongest emotions you have that still connect you to them? Do you have anger towards that person? Do you feel you did right, but they did you wrong? So you feel cheated or betrayed, making it hard to forgive them, yet this feeling of injustice is in just us. It hurts us the most, and it can become a subconscious desire for revenge, to hurt them as they hurt you, that can transfer to damage future relationships with other people. Do you have guilt towards that person? Did you do them wrong, making it hard to forgive yourself? And this could become a subconscious desire to punish yourself. Do you have a sadness that becomes a depression? It could become a subconscious desire for isolation, to protect yourself from more pain. Yet could this mean blocking the future relationships that could heal you? Do you still have some hope that maybe things will change and you can get back together? Yet you know this hope is counterproductive as it blocks new, healthier relationships. So instead of believing in them coming back and loving you, it would be better to believe in yourself and love yourself so you can truly love others. Now we can go back to one specific moment in this life. Let it be a moment months or years ago that relates to the most significant emotions that you have still connected to them. anger or guilt, sadness or hope. Allow any memory to arise as we go backwards to a moment of strong feelings or thoughts connecting you to them with 3. Returning to a significant time, back to a moment that still connects you. So let one specific moment come up and into focus. Now be there. In that moment, are you inside or outside? How old are you there? Does it relate to an anger or a guilt? To a sadness, a hope or neediness? Focus in on that time. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. And know you could always float above it and watch it from a distance, and you can stay with it to know what is happening there. What are the actions you are taking? What are the thoughts you're thinking? How is your relationship with that person? How is your relationship with your own self? Notice your body language. What are the emotions you're feeling? You can see it with some detachment, enough to get the message. What do you know now about what you experienced then? Issues and blockages in this life can have a cause in a past life. The thoughts, feelings, and issues faced in this life can be the bridge that takes you back to past life causes that can heal this life issues. Now you can let that scene from this life fade away and go back to your garden, your safe place in nature where you can breathe and relax and feel that protecting cocoon of light all around you. Let that light flow through you and glow all around you, growing so into this light. You can invite your spirit guides to be with you. Send that request. I ask for my spirit guides to come into this light to assist me now. It doesn't matter if you see your guides or hear your guides or feel one or more guides or a spaciousness. Either way, a high spiritual guidance can hear you and assist you now to access a past life or lives that relate to your issue. Does your spirit guide have a name? And now in your garden, you can find or create in front of you a large and beautiful mirror that has the power to reflect information about your soul's journey. So look into that mirror and see or imagine your reflection. And as you look into that mirror, imagine your reflection from 10 years ago, the reflection of you 10 years younger. The reflection you saw 10 years ago. Now imagine the reflection of you when you were 10 years old. See or imagine the reflection of you as a 10-year-old. When you were 10 years old, what were the things you really liked? Imagine your 10 years old self smiling and feeling happy about the things that made your 10 years old self happy. Notice details of your body when you were 10 years old. Recall or imagine clothes you wore when you were 10 years old. You have had many bodies even in this life, and you can see and imagine yourself in different bodies, in different lives. So as I count backwards from 5 down to 1, you can feel yourself drawn into this mirror, drawn into a time or place from another life that is relevant for your current life. So let this mirror become like a tunnel, and as you step into it, you can go through into another dimension of time and space and self, and feel yourself drawn to an image of another self that can reflect in this mirror with fire, letting the image come clearer with 4, reflecting a former self, so with 3. Back to a time your issue first began, walking through, so with 2. Look through those eyes, getting ready to step out in that body into your past place with 1. Now, be there. Notice first impression in that moment. Are you inside or outside? Imagine looking through your eyes and looking down at your feet. Notice what you're wearing. Looking down at your body. Noticing your gender. Noticing your age. Noticing your hands and skin color. Imagine for a moment an external view of that body, like seeing your face in a mirror, or seeing yourself with a detached awareness. That's it. Go with your first automatic reactions. Tune into an image and let that flow into a movie. Notice if you are alone or with people. What is your sense of connection with the people around you? What is your relationship with those people? At this stage of the relationship, does it feel in harmony or in conflict? Guess, sense, or know now. Play it forward. What actions are you taking? What reactions do you get as a result? Maybe you're wondering if this is real or if you're making it up. It's okay to imagine or make up or go along with whatever comes to your mind. Give yourself permission to use your imagination, because your mind could make up anything, yet it is experiencing this for a reason that we don't have to question, analyze, or know now. So just allow first impression answers to come to these questions. What is your sense of the time period? Which century? If there was a number like a date, what could it be? What is your sense of the location? Which continent? Which country? Are you in a city, town, or countryside? Notice the environment, the style of buildings and geography around you. What happens next? Play it forward. What are the words you're saying? What are your inner thoughts? Notice your body language. What are the emotions you're feeling? You can gather information with a detachment and peace, just enough feeling to get the message. What more can you learn about the complexities of the relationship? Is there an innocence in love? Is there some worry and distrust? Is there some hurt and anger? Some guilt or sadness? Continue with that scene. Play it forward now, connecting with your relationship with that person. And your relationship with yourself. Listen to the conversation. Tune in to your stream of thoughts. See what you see, your actions. Feel the feelings and reactions. How could you summarize what you experienced then in a sentence? Play it forward to a point where you've learned as much as you can for now about that scene. Then we can hit the pause button to get more background learning. At this stage of life, are you married? Do you have children? What is the most significant relationship at that stage of life? Are there any third parties involved in the relationship? Are there other people that are affecting the relationship between the two of you? Now we can move to a new scene, another moment in that past life related to a relationship that has ended in the present life. So play it forward now. You can remember everything. As we go to a moment with strong feelings or thoughts towards that person. With 3, recalling a significant time. Back to a moment that is a cause of your issues with them today. So just one specific moment can come up and into focus now. Where are you? Are you in the same country or place, or a new one? Let any location name come up. What year is it now? Let a number come up. Just listen to any hunch. What is your name in that life? In that moment, what is happening there? Are you alone or with people? How old are you there now? What life changes have happened? How have things progressed? What are the words you're saying, or your inner thoughts? What are the emotions you're feeling? How have your feelings or emotions developed? What can you learn from this flow of emotions or events? How have your most significant relationships developed? How could you summarize what you experienced then in a sentence? Play it forward to a point where you've learned as much as you can for now. So we can pause to bring up the significant people who've been around you. So let that first significant person be there now. Imagine their face in front of you. Focus in as you look into their eyes. Notice their mannerisms, their energy, and that inner self. Are they familiar? Are they connected to you in your modern life? Notice how you can recognize people, even if they're different genders, ages, or cultures. Bring up other significant people. Let the next one be there. Focus in on their eyes. their mannerisms, energy, and inner self? Are they connected to you in your present life? Notice your relationship. How do your past life relationships explain modern day feelings? Notice your personal situation. What patterns can you now see are repeating across past lives and into your current life? In what way can experiences in your past lives be influencing you now? Allow that understanding to grow, and for these images to gradually recede, because you're ready to move to the last scene for today, if appropriate, which is the ending of that lifetime. You can gather information with a detachment and peace, with just enough feeling to get the message, knowing you are safe here and now, so you could move to the last day of that lifetime, playing forward and letting it come up and into focus. Now, where are you? What age are you? Are you alone, or are there others around? What life changes have happened? What is happening there? What are your words or inner thoughts? What are your emotions? What can you learn from this flow of emotions or events? Play it forward on that last day to the moment of leaving your body, with the release from physical form and the release from any pain. Leave any fear or pain with that body. That is no longer your body, so you can leave that body behind, and you can leave any fear or pain behind, because you can imagine looking down from the ceiling or sky and see that body that you leave behind from above. And now you can rest. Just rest now, peaceful, and you can speak with your spirit guides or higher self, and you can do this as you stay within your cocoon of protecting light and look out through the events of the past, through that light, with a calm peace and wisdom. And you may find yourself looking down on that body in that past life. You may find yourself back in your garden. You can be with your spirit guides and ask them, what was the main lesson from that lifetime? How was that past lifetime connected to the present? What insights can I get to resolve issues from that past life? What new actions can I take now? we can let your spirit guides know we're here because we're ready for a full resolution of past life influences, to get a full integration and healing in this current life, to break the bonds of time. And I'm asking your subconscious mind directly now for a resolution. Part of your mind is in time, so past lives affect each other, and part of your mind can be beyond time. So once your mind can see that you're suffering now because of past life influences, it becomes appropriate to gain insights that allow you to break the bonds of time. I'd like your mind to realize that the past life insights you've got are from the past. In the time-bound world, times have changed. So those past life influences can be released. So old thoughts, patterns, decisions or beliefs that are now out of date no longer need apply. Does the subconscious mind agree to heal past life influences by breaking the bonds of time? The fact that you're listening to this now means you can at least partially break the bonds of time. I wonder if that percentage is 50%, or how close it can be to 100% already. You have had insights and been guided to this moment because you're ready for it, because now is the time to resolve and heal those past life influences. It becomes a formality to break the bonds of time. And clear blockages that affect your relationships. In past lives, you have likely experienced multiple stages and roles in relationships with a particular person you know in this life. Now we can release some key issues that may have come up in today's regression or in another past life, because these are key principles that affect and benefit everyone at some time. Did someone mistreat you with violence or betrayal? Did that leave you with feelings of anger or resentment, or a desire for revenge to make them feel your pain? Have you seen how in another life the roles were reversed and you mistreated them? Have you seen how this process goes back and forth across a number of lives? So they mistreat you in one life and you repay them in another life, or they suffer the consequences of their actions somehow, even without you taking revenge. So now you can see the whole cycle. That anger and pain just keeps you locked in a circle of suffering, and that there's no such thing as getting revenge or justice, because everyone pays for their own actions without you having to be judged. You can be free from judging them and attacking them back. Now you can undo an out-of-date subconscious vow like, I'll get them back for what they did to me. You can feel safe instead, knowing real justice will be done without your anger. And since whatever they did to you in many past lives, you probably already did it to them too. You can let your subconscious know that in this life you don't have to hold on to anger or resentment or to get revenge so they feel your pain. Instead, now it is safer and better to go beyond that cycle, so as you forgive them, they may forgive you, and the wisdom of compassion that as you have suffered, so too have they suffered. So you can make a new vow. Now I no longer desire any revenge or return of pain for them, so we both may be released from a cycle of suffering into peace. In your past life or lives, did you play a role where you mistreated someone? Did that leave you with feelings of guilt, feeling bad about yourself, even to the point of wishing punishment for yourself in other lives? And when people desire punishment, they tend to get it, but many more times than would have been required to even things out naturally. This can even lead you to invite mistreatment from others, to reincarnate, requesting them to mistreat you in a next life. So it's almost certain that you have suffered enough. So now you don't have to suffer anymore. You don't have to invite others to play a role in punishing you. So now you can undo any out-of-date vow like, I'll pay them back for what I did to them. What I did to them, I wish they could do to me. I wish for additional punishment out of my guilt. Instead, you can feel safe knowing that real justice will be done without your guilt, without a desire for excessive punishment, because you've probably paid them back already many times over. You can let your subconscious know that in this life you don't have to hold on to guilt or a desire for pain. Now it is safer to go beyond that cycle, so you forgive yourself and release them from their role of being your punisher, with the wisdom of compassion for yourself that you have already suffered enough. So now you can make a new vow. I no longer hold any guilt or desire any punishment, so we may both be released from a cycle of suffering into peace. In your past life regressions, did you see long times in other lives that you've spent with that person, the one that's now out of your present day life? So you have already played many roles together and had many more years together than you ever knew. And you might yet have years together in future lives. Or more likely you've already done what you needed to do in past lives. So no more is needed to be done in this life. In your present life, perhaps you meet again to say goodbye, so you can bring your relationship to a conclusion and accept that your life journeys take you in different directions. It's understandable to have a sense of connection, even desire, because of the past. This life can be a chance to close a door from the past, so you can open a new door into the future. Now you can let your subconscious know that you can accept that it is time to get over the past relationship. Perhaps you've had chances to say goodbye in previous lives, but you didn't do it fully then. So you have to keep coming back until you do it right now. You can make this the life you do it right, and allow them to go, and allow yourself to move forward so you can wish them well, and wish yourself well, and wish your future relationships well. We can feel sad when something ends naturally, and we can feel happy that it ever was. You could have a life with little sadness and little happiness. You can only lose nothing by having nothing. Given the choice, we tend to keep our sadnesses so we could also keep our happinesses. And eventually, this leads to an equanimity, so we go beyond sad and happy in this life into all the sadnesses and happinesses of all unions and all separations in all lives. So this leads to a peace that passes understanding, that whatever appears to come and go is okay. It's okay for it to come, and it's okay for it to go. It's okay for it to come, and it's okay for it to go. As you are breathing now, you let each breath come, and you let each breath go. You let your breath come, and you let it go. You can be grateful it comes, and grateful when it goes. In many breaths, you don't have to fixate or hold on to one breath. In many lives, you don't have to fixate or hold on to one relationship. You can trust that your breath will breathe for you. Our soul's journey may not always give us what we want, but we can trust it will give us what we need. Your subconscious mind can understand fully that it can resolve and heal all past life influences affecting your current relationship by breaking the bonds of time now. So as you exhale, say to yourself, I release outdated past life influences affecting my relationships into the white light of the Spirit. I release outdated past life influences affecting my relationships into the white light of the Spirit. You were just repeating old patterns. You don't have to do that anymore. As I count from 5 down to 1, let this sink deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind. 5. Breaking the bonds of time. 4. With every breath. 3. this realization going deeper. 2. Integrating in the deepest levels of your mind, merging into one. Now, you have broken the bonds of time, so you are free to continue your journey as a soul, freer and lighter now. That's it. You're doing great. As this continues to integrate and heal, now you can feel at peace with your relationships, feeling at peace with a person who used to be a bigger part of your life, yet now you can transcend that, feeling lighter and more at peace with every breath. So you can look back at past lives and ask your higher self or spirit guides, how did my past life challenges benefit my soul's growth? What lessons did I learn thanks to those experiences? What can I do to benefit my present-day relationship issues now? Can you imagine taking this new understanding and peace into your modern life? How can this positively transform your relationships with that person and other people? Imagine a time, a few days or weeks in the future. Notice in that moment, are you inside or outside? How are your actions with that person? How are your thoughts towards that person? What happens to your relationships with other people? How is your relationship with yourself? Let that get better and better. You're doing great. So wrap up that situation, feeling good. So now you can move into the future feeling lighter and more at peace with every breath. And tonight, just before you go to sleep, you can say to yourself, if you like, I will have dreams about past life influences. I'll remember my dreams about past life influences. And when I wake up in the morning, I'll be able to recall my dreams about past life influences. As you, if you like, have dreams that help integrate and heal past life influences and create resolution so you can move forward in this life feeling good, feeling lighter and at peace with food and your body. So now we can thank your higher self and spirit guides for their help. We ask that they help you integrate this past life recall into your daily life. So anytime you think of this session, you become more present in the now. So in a moment, I'll count you up to 5. And at 5, you'll be able to come back fully into the moment, feeling good. So coming up with 1, aware of your body there with 2, coming back into this time, this place, fully and completely with 3, into the room around you, moving your fingers and toes all the way back with 5, feeling good, eyes open, wide awake, refreshed and aware, feeling good with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back, refreshed and aware, feeling good.